Hello, my friends. I am happy you are here. Imagine a small boy sitting by candlelight. He is reading an old book. He borrowed it from a neighbor who lives far away. Every night, this boy reads. He wants to learn everything about the world. He did not go to school very much, but he became a great man, a president who changed his country forever. Today, we listen to the story of Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, in Kentucky, a state in America. His home was very small, a log cabin with only one room. A log cabin is a house made of wood. Abraham's family was poor. They did not have much food or money. His father was a farmer who worked very hard. His mother was kind and gentle. Abraham had one sister named Sarah. Even as a small boy, Abraham worked hard. He carried water, he helped with the animals, he cut wood for the fire. The work was hard, but Abraham was strong. Abraham loved his mother Nancy very much. She told him stories and taught him to be kind and honest. She wanted him to learn to read, but there were no schools nearby and very few books. When Abraham was 7, his family moved to Indiana to find better land. The journey was long and hard. They traveled through forests and rivers before finally reaching their new home. 2 years later, Nancy became very sick with a dangerous disease. There was no medicine. In 1818, she died. Abraham was only 9 years old, and his heart was broken. A year later, Abraham's father married again. His new wife, Sarah Bush Johnston, was kind to Abraham. She brought books into the house and encouraged him to read. Abraham loved his stepmother. She changed his life. Abraham went to school for less than a year in total, but he never stopped learning. He borrowed books, walked miles to find them, and read everything he could: history, law, mathematics, and the Bible. Paper was too expensive, so Abraham wrote on wooden boards and on the ground with sticks. He also loved telling stories, and people loved to listen to him. As Abraham grew older, he became very tall and thin, over 6 feet tall. Some people made jokes about how he looked, but he learned to laugh at himself and stay humble. Abraham worked many jobs, splitting logs and helping build a flatboat, a simple riverboat. He traveled down the Mississippi River to New Orleans, where he saw enslaved people being sold. It shocked him deeply, and he never forgot it. When Abraham was 22, his family moved to Illinois, which became his home for the rest of his life. He knew he did not want to be a farmer forever. He wanted to use his mind to help people. Abraham had no money for law school, so he taught himself. He borrowed law books, studied every day, and asked questions to lawyers he met. After years of hard work, he became a lawyer. Abraham became a good, honest lawyer in Springfield, Illinois. People trusted him. They said he was a man of strong character who always told the truth. Abraham became interested in politics. He believed he could help his community, so he ran for office. In 1834, at just 25 years old, he was elected to the Illinois State Legislature. Around this time, Abraham met Mary Todd, an educated woman from a wealthy family. They fell in love, and despite family disapproval, they married in 1842 and built a life together in Springfield. Abraham and Mary had 4 sons: Robert, Edward, William, and Thomas. Abraham was a gentle father, but tragedy struck their family when 2 of his young sons died. It broke his heart, but he and Mary held on to each other. Abraham served 1 term in the United States Congress, where he spoke against slavery, believing all people should be free. But the country was deeply divided, especially between North and South. In 1858, Abraham ran for the U.S. Senate against Stephen Douglas. They held 7 public debates about slavery. Abraham lost the election, but his words made him famous across the country. In 1860, Abraham Lincoln was chosen to run for president. He spoke about freedom, equality, and keeping the country together. On November 6, 1860, he was elected president at the age of 51. Before Abraham could begin his work, Southern states left the Union to form the Confederacy. This was the start of the Civil War, the saddest kind of war, where the country fought against itself. In 1863, Abraham issued the Emancipation Proclamation, declaring that enslaved people in the Confederate States were free. It was a bold step that changed the meaning of the war forever. In November 1863, Abraham gave a short but powerful speech at Gettysburg, honoring the soldiers who had died there. He spoke about equality, democracy, and a new birth of freedom for the nation. The war ended in April 1865. The Union stayed together, and slavery ended completely. But days later, on April 14, 1865, Abraham was shot while watching a play in Washington, D.C. He died the next morning, and the nation mourned deeply. Abraham Lincoln was born with nothing, yet he never stopped learning. He believed in hard work, honesty, and treating everyone with respect. His life teaches us that our beginning does not decide our ending, and that one person truly can make a difference. Thank you for listening today, my friends. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Keep learning, keep believing in yourself, and I will see you soon with another story. Goodbye for now.